What strategies do you use to organize and prioritize your workday?
Well, usually when I come into the office, I know that most of the morning we're going to be doing a lot of appointments, so I will be in the front. When it comes to my peer advising, I like to take people on walks. Okay, so when I see a student, I know that a student may tell me something to the effect of, "Hey, I got this class; it's getting kind of tough. I'm thinking about dropping it." Okay, so my first instinct is to ask them, what could we do to raise your confidence in the class so that you don't have to drop it? And sometimes it might take something as easy as getting some tutoring. So what I'll do is I'll take them on a kind of a tour of the school. I'll bring them to the multidisciplinary center and the learning center. So if they do need tutoring, instead of just telling them, "Hey, you should get a tutor," what I prefer to do is actually bring them there and set their appointment, introduce them to a tutor, and then I lace their bootstraps so they can walk correctly. That way, they know where to go, they know who to see, and once they have that appointment set, there's no excuse to not go. Okay, so that's the peer advising aspect of it. Then also we have to pull files, so I usually leave that for the middle part of the day, and then I have off-campus activities that I have to keep going as well. So in my downtime, I'm liable to be, creating a network of people who can help me in that regard. And as far as class is concerned, well, I believe that there's always hidden times, so there's never a time when you can't be studying. I mean, sometimes it might be sitting on a bus stop. Sometimes it might be sitting at, while having lunch. I might have some flashcards. So there's always a way to fit time if you utilize all your time rather than just a little bit of it. I don't necessarily write everything down, but I do keep my nifty calendar. So, hey, peace out to BlackBerry. I keep a calendar. So I'm always inputting what I have to do into my calendar, into my notes.
And you said that you have some off-campus activities. Are you ahead of any of the clubs or?
Well, actually, I'm the founder of Young Poets Society.
Okay.
This last semester was more of a lesson in allowing for others to have autonomy. So I keep abreast of what's going on, but I don't necessarily get hands-on anymore on this side of it. What I'll do is I'll prepare opportunities for young aspiring poets to perform outside of campus as well.
And any of your young poets, do any of them go on to do further things with your mentoring help?
Yeah, I've had some that have gone on to perform at things like the Long Beach Unity Fest. I've had my man Felipe Moravera he featured at Friday Night Flows. I got a partner by the name of Impact, who was the host of it's called Shades of Africa down on 4th. So we branch out, and then also Young Poets Society is also they often take positions with leaders across campus, the president's ambassadors. They do the fourth and fifth grade tours. Some people are involved in the Male Academy, and then we also had a program that we were co-facilitating called AIM, Alternative Intervention Models, with Lila Steinberg and Marisol Ibanez. So we've also done some performances at Poly Powell, and they do it even if I don't make it. Like they had a performance at Jordan High. I wasn't there, but they handled their business. So it's a matter of leading by example, and they're fully capable of handling their own business, and I'm pretty proud of them for that.
Sounds like you did a great deal of work there. Proud of you.
I leave that to the creator. Can't take all the credit.
So if you have to put your personal values aside in your work environment, how do you handle that?
Well, you gotta keep a professional attitude. Work is work. Sometimes, you have a student who you really, really desperately want to help, but sometimes they don't fit the criteria, and you just have to be able to know, hey, this is policy, and I can't and put my personal views in place of policy first.
Okay. When you're helping some students or some of your poets out, how do you know if you made a right or wrong decision when it comes to helping them out in a certain situation?
The proof is usually in the pudding. I mean, if it's the right decision, you'll see them excel. If it's the wrong decision, usually they'll be vocal and let you know where you went wrong. But some things are further off than others, so you may not see the fruits of your labor right away, but as long as you keep pushing it forward and paying it forward, eventually it will pay off because someone else will learn. And then I've also been able to watch people actually go on and get into the scholarship program. I've seen people go off and become student workers. You name it. I've seen people go from a 2.5 GPA to a 3.0. So to see the success of advice is usually easy. It's not always easy to see where your advice didn't work. And sometimes it's hard to even know whether it was your advice that didn't work or maybe it was the application thereof.
What do you do to help people succeed?
Show them what they need to do. I show them how to do it, and then I give them, I put it like this, I empower them with the tools that it will take to succeed in this environment.
Okay, so it seems like you have a little bit on-campus and off-campus help around the area.
Say again?
It said it seems like you have a little on-campus and off-campus things going on. How do you manage being Michelle Fortston's peer advisor and UrbanVoodoo spoken word artist?
I think they're one of the same. Michelle Fortston is me all day. UrbanVoodoo is the application thereof. So while I learn things as Michelle, I employ them and put them to work as UrbanVoodoo. UrbanVoodoo is primarily city magic. Okay, we make something out of nothing every day, and that's what I'm always about. I'm always about, regardless of how hard it is, making things happen. Creating the potential. See, I believe that potential is like this little ball of energy. Okay, it can make you nervous where you get the shakes, but if you employ that energy right, it can be as powerful as boom, sonic energy. It's potential. You can make something happen as long as you realize that there's potential in everything and everyone. And when you deny that potential, that's usually when you stagnate. I try not to be stagnant.
Okay, well, seems like I got everything from you. Thank you for your interview. It's been great.
Yes, ma'am. And tell us your name.
I'm Taisha.
All right, Taisha.
You have a nice day.
Yo, I'm UrbanVoodoo, y'all. Please check us out at Friday Night Flows.